the carry, especially with the carry build up now with the quote tag gear carry, you might just go for something like Yuzhong actually for Team Flash. So you also have access to the backlines. And then there's also that Paquito so that you can split push, because if you're RCC and when you go Fredrin and Arlet, you want to really group up together. You want to team fight as much as possible. So I'm thinking like two answers here. There it is. As expected, it's the Yuzong from Team Flash.
But you know, the carry these days are going with this tanky build, and in this game in particular, it seems like a very good option here. I personally absolutely don't like this build, but in this game, it's a go.
Yeah, especially against the Fanny. So now you're looking for a roamer for RCC. Do you want to go Franco? I'm not sure if they play Franco.
Maybe Kaja, but I would actually like to see some. Tigreal. I mean that's gonna help. That's gonna help. But Valentina is a factor. Big factor
right,
now.
You're right.
Like
I think
that's so hard to pick.
Yeah, the reason why they picked up the Tigreal is that there's a little bit of invasion that Tigreal can do, like because you can practically reset the buffs, right, because of your dash. But it's not the best. So the choice between like other heroes like Franco as well as Kaja and then the Tigreal is more of a personal taste now. I think that they just went in for what is more comfortable for them. Obviously, there's a knock up, a dash, and a knock back, a knock up, and then a stun from the Tigreal. So you overload with CC, and you know, generally speaking, you're in a much better spot, or you're in an easier spot as compared when you're going for Franco, where you need to land the hooks first.
But I mean, yeah, the Franco is the type of hero who needs to pressure enemy team without dealing any damage to them. Basically need to like get under their skin, like, so make them believe you're being hooked like from everywhere. So it's not gonna happen against Flash probably.
Gonna be a very quiet early game, I think, at least for RCC, because they just want to make sure that they have good Lord control eventually. So they need the farm for sure.
And the lane control is some scouting from the Tigreal on the top side of jungle. Here is rotation from the Yuzhong on mid lane, potentially gonna utilize his Petrify here. I really like that. No Purify on Novaria potentially might be an attack.
Oh, Wizard. Oh no, that's a problem, Hades.
Speaking of attacks,
you were asking for this, War Barbie.
Speaking of attacks, as soon as he gets level 4, he immediately go for gold lane and picks up the main carry of the enemy team. Wow, that's good usage of the ultimate.
For sure. Diablo, I think he missed some minions up top, and that will be tricky because we don't know for sure if the Valentina will get level 4 with that. Valentina does not go for the switch, so it will not be on the level 4 roam kind of rotation for Team Flash, whereas for RCC, that is what they're going for. So 4 ultimates might be available for RCC. Tigreal's Implosion is also available. Castle goes in for the zone out. In comes Diablo, but one shot just secures the turtle easily. Hades didn't even fight, but it comes out a knockup coming out from the side of RCC, catching 2 JPL as well as Diablo down and out. Great plays coming out from RCC, and that's a twofer with a turtle to boot.
Yeah, pretty good start for RCC. That's exactly what they needed. Now they gotta help the gold laner of the carry here. And a little bit of blunder from the Valentina Implosion. It, like, kind of wasted it from no one. Trying to like read the enemy attack to ult, but eventually doing nothing, which resulted to the 2 kills for the RCC. But no map control, like you would like to like have blue buff for that.
Exactly. It's gonna be RCC with already a great recovery compared to the previous game. Vanix versus Visor. Gonna be a stable lane at that. Implosion connects onto two after the dash. No various damage is there as well as one shot. And that's gonna be RCC finding and collecting another kill.
No, such a good follow-up from the one-shot on Fredrin here. Makes this crowd control chain even longer with his taunt and eventually finishing up. And now it's probably going to be the invade on the purple buff. Potentially Dragon going to be popped. Second skill for Navaria helps to clean up the purple buff. And yeah, pretty good pressure here. Exactly what you got to do against Fanny.
Yeah, Hades a little bit early on the retribution does not find the purple buff. Fortunately for Team Flash, it was the hands of Curtizi. But as a Fanny, you know, missing that retribution, the purple buff, that's gonna hurt. That kind of even tells us that RCC might just get this turtle uncontested. Team Flash will not want to fight without the purple buff on this Fanny. So that should be an easy turtle take for RCC.
Yeah, no contest here. Rubit gonna try to do something, but not obviously gonna happen here. But the lanes are being pushed for a little bit. There's some gold advantage on top. I mean, the taking of the shell, gold shell, and on top of that, even the turret. But the attack here from the Arlot run around under the turret and killing the Fanny.
Oh, that's gonna be really bad for Hades. Losing his life up top for a free kill. And then the entirety of RCC just farming. Vanix wants to fight against Visor right now. He's quite low. Gonna be chased down. Good defense coming from JPL, but the flicker place is there. Look at that. Appraiser's Wrath. And in comes the Astral Echo. Vanix now in trouble. Very low HP. Implosion copied by Curtizi. Connects onto one shot. And they have the damage with the turret. They take him out. Now they want to find more. And RCC biting off more than they could chew. They did not respect the damage, and Team Flash punishes.
Such a good stolen implosion here from Valentina. Catches absolutely off guard one shot here and tanking like 5 tower hits, which finished him off.
Vanix with a good recovery out there with the Hasclaws, almost with the Berserker's Fury. It's a little bit waiting for that one, Hades.
Ooh, the damage.
And so far, Castle is being on point with this Arlet.
Yeah, Castle farms a little bit more than Yuzhong, but on the other hand, the Bruno has a lot of farm, almost get his Berserker's Rage finished. It's around maybe like 1,000 gold more. Initiation and Implosion with counter attack on Flicker, catching up to people, big control, and the kill that RCC needed. The Bruno shut down, and the follow-up on the Valentina here finished her off as well, and that's 3 kills for nothing.
A very clean take from RCC, and it all started with Kupi going in for the flicker. Implosion play, catching 2. Defense. Visor gonna be taken down by Hades. Overstaying in the mid lane. Might be able to push. The stuns. Okay, JPL defends for now. But there's another wave of minions.
Do not underestimate Fanny yet again. Even though purple buff was taken from her and she was killed, and the belt, Thunder Belt, is built on like a first item, which gives you obviously HP and armor, still almost like one-shots.
Yeah. But then RCC are still leading. They might even be able to push bottom lane as the Arlet is there. It is going to be complete. Hades not going to find anything onto Castle. Castle just holding his ground. Mid lane, they want to defend this. Vanix receives the Astral Sphere. That's going to hurt. But because of the Hasclaws, he's able to just lifesteal some of the damage away.
There's a great potential for a huge implosion this game because of Astra Echo, which gives the bigger hitbox on the enemy. And the tower eventually gets just backdoored, and no middle turret.
Yep, there was an update where if your magic damage is higher than your physical, you consider magic damage as your autos on turret.
Yeah, I understand. And mages can push good as well.
Yeah, that's right. Here we go. Looks like there's a little bit of a standoff up top of the river. And Team Flash are not confident playing this because they don't have the purple buff again from the Fanny. And nevertheless, Fanny's in the bottom lane as well. Hades just can't catch a break. I mean, Castle is just destroying this Fanny. And even Kurt receiving that Astral Fear. Troublemaker just hitting the shots. Invasion coming out from RCC. Hades badly needs this. One shot is the first one to get to level 12. But Fanny secures it nonetheless.
No,
Scary
even though
stuff
one
for
level
Hades, but he
advantage.
gets it.
Very good retribution.
Yes. And
But the
now the Lord has
RCC now
spawned.
might go for the Lord because there is no retribution. And Fanny wants to invade for herself. Arlo doing a lot of
no.
damage actually for Fanny. Misses his ultimate, but the second skill of Novaria hits right in the front of the Fly. And Diablo here trying to invade himself. And forced to use the Black Dragon to run away, but followed by the arrow yet again. And the snipe from the potential snipe from the Troublemaker not needed.
A disastrous sequence of events for Team Flash. They will lose the Lord for sure. And Hades already outplaying his opponent Castle, but he did not realize that there's a Troublemaker Astral Sphere that is ready to receive him. And that actually allowed Castle to eventually take out Hades because Hades was chunked too low. And Team Flash now behind by 5,000 gold, and there's even a Lord gonna be pushing towards Team Flash.
Oh yeah, the underestimation here happens. Like they didn't expect RCC to like prioritize purple buff for Fanny, which is like #1 thing you should do against Fanny. Kinda always. I mean, Yuzhong tried to cover up the buff, but you gotta like I don't know attack on that. And now Fanny should play without purple buff, which is absolutely possible actually. You just need to understand how to do it.
And RCC are leading by so much. 6,000 now, gonna be pushed the middle. For sure they'll convert with that, and then Wiser up top just ushered the wave. The minion flow is great up top. They took down the turret naturally. And even the bottom lane is gonna be zoned out. Oh my god, RCC are playing this so well. They are pushing and they are so disciplined at this. 4-man Astral Echo.
Yeah,
it could be an implosion for RCC. Yeah, be careful about this. Final Slash not gonna connect. In comes Diablo with the ultimate, but it's not gonna catch anyone. And so weird play coming out from Team Flash.
Yeah, just for in the sake of defense, probably was popped the Dragon to save their inhibitor turrets here. It's understandable. Maybe it was unnecessary, but like you know, you never know the future. I mean, the RCC could attack here, and they was kind of prematurely used the Black Dragon form.
Oh man, I'm gonna be some split push from Hades, but Castle is there. Fortunately for him, the Astral Echo does not hit. One shot almost controls him, but he gets out. Even the orange buff is getting reset here. He's gonna take it. It should be Hades still. But they need the purple. And this is the priority now for RCC. Clearing out the minion wave and then transferring to this fight. Castle is in here. So difficult for them to fight. And that's an easy purple buff invasion coming up from RCC.
Yeah, and a potential setup for the Lord in 35 seconds. Here the split push comes. I don't know about that. Ultimate have no energy now to run away. Two heroes cutting up. Carrie trying to stack her own passive, running in, popping ultimate, and makes the revenge for the turret.
Not even needing the implosion. Easy job for RCC for now. 12 seconds before the Lord. They don't have Hades. And surely Hades will not have the purple buff because he died. Oh, 100% sure that RCC will secure this second Lord of the game.
Yeah, second Lord probably gonna remain uncontested here. Carry already starting to chunking down with Fredrin here, working down on the Lord. In 10 seconds, you gotta kill it like right now, probably. Yeah, Lord is dead, and in 5 seconds it's gonna come, which is pretty good, and gonna march towards the mid lane.
Oh. Here we are. with RCC dominating the game, giving away this Fanny for Hades, but outplaying him all along the way. And it's just a unfortunate sequence of events for Team Flash. Already put them in a very compromised spot. Now it's so difficult to recover if you're RCC, if you're Team Flash, I mean.
Yeah,
Now the
Astral
push from
Echo
the
is
Lord.
gonna soon fly on the team, but enjoying just the
Yeah.
second skill. No ults yet, not
Oh,
rushing
Diablo.
things, but trying to kill here
Diablo.
Diablo is dead just for duration of the taunt on the Fredrin and carry damaging mid lane. Fanny from the behind gets interrupted by the airborne effect of Fredrin, and here they're
JPL.
trying to kill the tanks here, but no
They wanna
damage.
defend.
Phoenix, absolutely no damage, and here
Hades.
is the gold advantage comes
Oh,
out
the
from Hades. Gonna try to do the
Hades.
from the base to the face
no.
and not reaching the fountain and not reaching in his HP in time. There was potential probably to defend if the
That's it.
miraculous play here, but not gonna happen. And such a smart tank in here for Fredrin to make this
That's
crystal
it.
pop.
Now we're going into game number 3 as Hades tried, Curteasy tried, and the entirety of Team Flash tried to go for that defense, but it wasn't enough. You can see that it was a one-sided push in the end for the side of RCC, and it all started because of some disastrous moments in the mid lane.